What's good with it? What's good with it? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Not sure if y'all can hear me well or not on this mic. What's good with it? Crystal World, what's good with it? Nino and Low, what up, what up, what up? Shout out to Crystal, tapping in with your boy. Letting everybody know I was live and being a dope supporter herself. You know what I'm saying? Not joking, coming over to her house. I definitely appreciate you coming over live, giving me that nudge, you know what I'm saying, to go live. Probably stay on this thing for like an hour or so, try to do some songs. So definitely probably not gonna keep this live up for no more than 2 minutes. Shit, right? What about now? What about now? Y'all still hearing the static? What's up, Queen V? Trying to get this audio together. But if I unplug the headset, I won't be able to hear what I'm playing. Casey more in the building with the tip. Simply, Nina, what up, what up, what up? I think I said to you. All right, we just gonna run an audible then. How do I sound now? With no music. No music, no static. Perfect. That'll work. Yeah, I'm gonna do some testing on that and see. He said, "There we go." Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do some testing on it. I might just play some music off YouTube or something like that. I don't really feel like a DJ when I do that, you know what I'm saying? But it don't matter. Let me see if I can find some copyright music while I'm on here. But I appreciate everybody tapping in, tuning in. What's going on? LaShonda in the building. What is up? She stayed dropping gems. Like when I see her live, I definitely make sure I tap in because she always dropping some kind of knowledge, man. I definitely appreciate that. Oh, what's this? This ain't copyright. I'm looking for copyright music. I'm just gonna go to regular YouTube. I play for premium and all that, so that's why I was trying to get some off YouTube music. So let me see. Copyright, free music. Oh no, we need some copyright R&B music or something like that. Let's see what this is hitting for. Man, y'all should. They got Bart Simpson playing the keys on this one. I don't know. We're gonna see though. Okay, wait, hold on. They shut me up real quick. Okay, came through with the Neo. This Paulin got you up late, but happy to be here. I appreciate you tuning in, tapping in. I have not been live in such a long time. I think the first time, or when Kiss from Jay was going live, I think I went live like a couple of times, just taking her advice, noticing the things that she was doing, and you know, trying to emulate those things. Went live a few times, and then I just fell off. Not well, busy with life. I got a youngin, so a 1-year-old that loves his daddy. So I'm a hands-on parent. So I be in there in the mix just as much as mama. I hope you feel better though, cause this pollen's allergies ain't no joke. I suffer from allergies too. I'm just glad that it ain't hit me like previous years. But my oldest, she called me the other day all stopped up, and I had to run off, you know, some things I knew as far as like nasal spray and all that type of stuff. I was like, go to Walmart, go to Walgreens, go somewhere, get you something. She was like, I'm taking my allergy medicine. I'm like, yeah, but you need to flush some of that stuff out, because if you taking that meds and you still feeling like that, then we need to go to like step 2. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah. Definitely love Son. Definitely love him. I'm trying to get him to sleep in his crib the entire night. Like I'm a night owl by default, so I'll be on night duty a lot of the times. Popping up in the middle of the night, grabbing those bottles. Crystal says, Sean, I really hope you feel better. Yes, we all hope you feel better. Because, man, God got you. Amen. Amen to that. I was telling my sister that my little sister, the doctor prescribed her these like Tessalon pills to help her with her cough. Like she just been like things just been kind of hitting her left and right. That you know, and she in her early 30s, and a lot of things she experiencing now were kind of like you know new to her. But I was saying the same thing. Like God got you. God definitely got you. She's worried about her job. She working one of those government jobs, and you know they've been doing a lot of layoffs, and they gave her the option of like leaving work early and then getting like a few months pay, or getting paid into a certain amount, or just kind of sitting there waiting it out to see if she's affected. That's why I told her this weekend. I was like, man, get your prayer on. Trisha in the building. What's up, Trisha? What's good with it? I try to get the music popping, but try to do the little DJ thing, but it was not working. The static was staticking. Oh, we got is it Kenya the Creole? I want to make sure I get your first name right. I was tapped into her premiere. What was that? Yesterday, day before yesterday. Man, when I tell you she was, you know what I'm saying, speaking some truth, like she definitely was spitting some truth. Like y'all make sure y'all go check her out. Especially my girl Trisha's Closet with the trends, like all her videos. Especially she did the one which I think it was like a 90s thing. And I graduated in '01, so that one definitely resonated with me. So when I saw those styles, I was like, okay then, okay then. I was walking the dog, had nowhere to go or nowhere to be on a Wednesday night, but I definitely wanted to go somewhere and do something. Like you and Honey Lover Friend be having me think twice about all my little wardrobe decisions. I mean, I could put it on, but y'all be putting it on. Crystal said, hey to everybody coming in. Shonda saying, welcome everybody. Appreciate you sharing the live, Crystal. Appreciate you. You going up on a Tuesday, ain't you? I was gonna say, laid your head down at 600, on your way to 900. You're gonna be at 1K by the end of the weekend. I know I said 900, but I'm getting 1K vibes. We getting clock it. That's why I was saying ride that wave, because I know how people say it's like no tricks or magic or anything like that to YouTube, or it's no such thing as being chosen, but it is. I will say I believe that, like, in situations like yourself, like when you are kind of quote unquote chosen or being, pushed out into the algorithm, like you definitely got to ride that wave. I cannot think of the girl's name. Her name was like something with faith or something like that. But I think like both of us were like 200 subscribers, and she popped up on my home feed or whatever, news feed. And when I saw that and I wasn't looking for her, I was just like, let me, tap in and see what's going on with her. And this was kind of like around the whole Dodash, you know what I'm saying, splash. And I kept on checking that channel. Like she went from 200 to 400. I was checking it like at like 3 in the morning, because I was just like, man, this girl's really going up. Like by the end of the second day, like she was at like 2,100 and some subscribers. Like, and she had just started her channel. So, like, Crystal, I think you are in that, you know what I'm saying, that space where you doing everything right. You appeasing the YouTube gods right now. They're just like, oh yeah, she putting out content. Everybody watching her. Yeah, let's go ahead and give her that push. You said, what's that stuff in the background? Oh, it's nothing. There's nothing back there. Empty boxes. Empty boxes. What's good with it, Ramon? Ramon in the building. Appreciate you sharing the live. LaShonda, appreciate you sharing the live. Ramon said, yo, Damo, what's the word, my boy? What up, what up? He's saying hi to the chat. Booski in the building. That's my wifey right there, y'all. Matter of fact, I gotta add some more mods on here real quick to the crew. What we doing it? What we doing? What we do? What's up with the boo thing? She up there managing Sun right now. Oh, you sub, appreciate it, Ramon. Appreciate the sub. Yeah, go ahead, tap into got a few playlists. I really do need to get on the daily upload schedule again, because yeah. I'm normally working 12-hour days. Like I'm scheduled like 4x10, but I be trying to make sure I be keeping that money in coming in. So normally work 12-hour days. Like I was off today, but then I worked a 5. So yeah, if they offering the overtime, your boy taking it right now. Trisha with the sub. Appreciate you subbing. Yeah, she I know a lot of the content that she does, she on YouTube a little bit, but more so like Twitch, TikTok is what she been focusing on. But she do karaoke. She a gamer like me. Like I haven't been gaming often, but she be on Sims. Um, she do inspirational and spiritual and motivational videos. Like she'll put out a word of the day. She'll do like like a Psalms verse or something like that. Related to the Bible. So she definitely tapped in, and she is a minister. She went to school and all that, so she be on her spiritual flow. We got, I don't want to, I'll say Lori at the end because I don't want to mess up your last or your first name. I'm sorry. What's good with it? What's good with it? Did I miss any other comments? What's good with the tie tie? Got nephew in the building. Nephew, what's up? You probably seen that notification was like, what are you doing on? Hold on. You probably tapped in just to make sure I ain't get hacked. He's like, what's good with it? He in Colorado where Rooted Oil and Essentials is at. That's when I be talking to Rooted. I be telling him about you type and what you be having going on in the area. Oh yeah, she was on that vegan lifestyle. But she came on back. She came on back. I can move this mic out the way now. I tried to do the music. I gotta test it some more, boo, because it was super staticky on their end. So I'm definitely gonna get back in the lab and see what it is. Like, I'm not sure. It could have been. I'm gonna figure it out because it had to be something going on with the master level on this deck, or something that's probably turned up too loud. Because I got it. Yeah, the sound messes up. Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out because I normally have it set to the gig volume to where I'm going out, and I just leave it at like that. So we definitely gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out. Okay, you pescatarian, you only eat fish, fruit, and vegetables. That's my best friend Sherrod, he pescatarian. He been trying to pull me to that side for the longest. Like anytime I go to Lee's or anywhere, Chick-fil-A, he be like, "Oh, you going to get some of that dirty bird?" He always call it dirty birds. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going to get some of that dirty bird." But I think I could do the pescatarian. I think I could do fish, vegetables, and fruit. I still probably want like some roasted chicken every now and again, but I love me some salmon. I definitely do. Definitely love some salmon. Put it in the oven. Give me some of those roasted potatoes, some mixed veggies, some rice or something like that. In there like swimwear. I might have to make that tomorrow. Cause I sure did have I don't know if y'all have a sliders. No, it's not called sliders, it's called Smalls. It's a new restaurant here in the area, but it's called Smalls. And they basically kind of like a steak and shake. Journey, what's up, man? Journey in the building. What's good with it? What's good with it? I know, right? I am live. I've been playing around telling Crystal I was gonna hop on. Then today, I said I was gonna hop on when she got off, and she was just like, "All right, we going over there." So I was like, "Well, I guess we're gonna have to go live." I appreciate it, appreciate it. I gotta make sure I got all the seasonings. I think I need some more Tonys or something so I could, make it the way I originally like to make it. You know how when y'all run out of a season or two that y'all need, but y'all find a way to make it work. I wanna go ahead and dash it on up for the one time. Yeah, we definitely out of Tony's. We out of that Tony seasoning. What's good with the stash? Man, stash, cash in the building. My guy Stash. Man, that live you had earlier was lit. Like, I don't know the cadence of how often y'all do that, but you definitely need to make that like a regular thing because yeah. That mug was definitely on point. The whole setup, the option to call in and everything, that was like a straight up podcast. I mean, it is a podcast. You know what I'm saying? That's like the Breakfast Club. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all was doing y'all thing. Say where we from? I'm from the Midwest, St. Louis to be exact. 314 Gateway Arch. Coach Mean Ring. What's good with it? Hold on. I still got my yoga mat on the floor, coach. Now I got two of them. Y'all don't say nothing about my yoga mat because it's pink. I'm using the kiddos yoga mat, but I was on the floor. I was on the floor today. I'm like, you know what? I've been putting this workout thing, you know what I'm saying, off for too long. And I love the gym, but you know how when you don't have time and you just kind of say tomorrow, and then you realize it's been 3-4 months and you ain't nowhere near your goal. Like, yeah. So I appreciate you motivating because I'm pretty sure you know that you are a motivator. And even if you're not talking to me personally, when I watch your videos, when I hear you talking about y'all going to class and all that, you know, like that definitely motivates me because I'm just like, okay, I see Coach, I see Jay, I see everybody getting with it. Let me go ahead and get with it. Black effing fathers, what's good with it, bro? What's good with it? He said, Damo, what's good, bro? What's good with the chat? Man, Stash is better than Oprah, man. When I tell you, Stash is straight natural. You know what I'm saying? Like, mic quality was on point. All that. I said he was doing his thing. Okay, so Creole say you say from New Orleans in the house, but you live in Las Vegas. I'm pretty sure I bet it's dope living in Vegas. I'm guessing maybe like everywhere else it gets, I guess maybe old. But how you feel about living in Vegas? Like how long have you been in Vegas? And are you still in that honeymoon phase with Vegas or nah? You be talking to you. Hey coach, when I look, well, I've been listening, you know what I'm saying? The subliminal messages have been coming through, creeping through. When you go live on your lunch, it's like 1 your time, it'd be like noon my time. I be pushing Junior on my lunch now, you know, in the stroll. I go around a couple of blocks or whatever, get the exercise in and to give wifey a break. Give her a break with him, especially if he been up. Oh, you love it? You love it? Okay, yeah. Vegas seems like it's lit. A city that never sleeps. What's that, New York? I think they about the same. They are about the same as far as people staying up all night, I'm sure. Yeah, we got to take care of us. Coach says real talk, for real, for real. Now, if I could just reel this diet in, you know what I'm saying, and get back on that phase of things because, you know, eating bad kill your workout. And Trisha was saying she pescatarian. I was telling her that I can most definitely, you know, live that lifestyle to for the most part. You know, I think it'd be some things like chicken that maybe a burger here and there, but I guess that's why they make cheat days. Vegas 24 hours, man. I bet. It's the sugar, yeah. Definitely the sugar. And then your boy, he got a sweet tooth. Like, now I did go cold turkey on a lot of sweets, and then I be slipping back into temptation, man. That's 90% of what yeah, it most definitely is. Like, and it's like we know these things, but then we still, you know, kind of do what we want to do. Ain't that something? But then you got some of these people like The Rock, you know what I'm saying, Dwayne Johnson. You hear about like some of their cheat days where like he'll eat like a whole pizza and like just like crazy meals, but he be just shredded, ripped. I be like, bruh, let me get your time. Yeah, that do be hard. Kitchen is the hard part. Trisha said, yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's it. Like Kanye say, why the things that what do you say? Why the things to let me get that quote right before I mess it up. Make me feel so good. Let me find that before I butcher this thing.
I'm so confused. Thought I had it right this time. Say he did too, but I guess not this time. I don't know what it
Yeah,
is.
why everything that's supposed to be bad make me feel so good. That is life in a nutshell right there. Why are the things, why everything that's supposed to be bad make me feel so good? Season your salad like you season your meat. See, that's the thing about salads. Like, if I was to eat like a bowl of salad, like it would have so much chicken in it, it would just be like a chicken sandwich with lettuce on it. Like, I have not grown to love salad like that. Like, you go no. My boy Damo, I gotta go. Getting sleepy tonight. My boy, but I'll be here whenever you go live. Again, blessed night. My boy, salute. Appreciate you, Ramon. Hey, I already know you show up and show out. So yeah, I'll definitely see you around. And if not in this live, and everybody else live. So we definitely gonna chop it up tomorrow. You said add another protein, less meat. Pause. I don't even know what I say. Oh, y'all, what you said? And less meat, Paul. Okay, now I get it. I'm about to say I must have said something. Do that, season my veggies like I used to season my meat. Yeah, that's the thing. I need to find another protein, like, cause I don't know. All right, so can I have like a chicken salmon salad? Like that chicken has too much sodium, so I need to have like I might look up some recipes. I know there's somebody in the community that got. I know Chef Dice be doing this thing. I just need to tap in with one of the vegan lords, one of the health gurus in the squad. Black rice, black beans, tuna. Okay, could definitely do that. I love me some tuna. Seeds, chai seeds. Okay, feta cheese. I don't know if I've had feta cheese before. I think I was turned off by the look of it, but then again, I haven't had too many opportunities to eat it. Like anytime I go to the store, I'm not stopping at feta cheese. Like I'm walking right past it. Nuts, Brazil nuts, few in a serving. Pause. Definitely pause. You said chat feta cheese slap. Okay, I'm about to check that out. I don't know if Boo's still in the chat. Boo, why you didn't tell me feta cheese was good? Now she, on the other hand, like she can eat all the healthy stuff. Like she went straight vegan for the longest or whatever. I sat up and watched her transition. She asked me whether I'm gonna take this walk with her. And I was like, I'll walk with you, but I don't know if I'm gonna hold your hand. I'm gonna be too busy grabbing other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you right, coach. You right, coach. I could definitely do it. Definitely do it. And the one thing that like I said, I don't want to do is be going to the gym and then coming home and eating like Chick-fil-A and all that kind of stuff. Cause that ain't gonna get me nowhere. And you right, it's for the health. Like Rudy say, what do you say? Pay for your health now or pay for it later. Something along those lines. But basically, we got to take care of ourselves because we ain't gonna be 40 young for forever. Eat to live. Hmm. We trying to be juicy in our old age. Okay, what you said. I'm trying to walk around like you said, like these actors that be in Hollywood, shredded up and stuff before the AI and all the CG and all the stuff they have going on. Tristan say, Dread, did you get sick when you started back eating meat? Lashonda, the more muscle you have, the more longevity you have. That's true. That is true. And you feel like so much better, like whenever you go into the gym and you like healthy and all that kind of stuff. I was telling the missus that when we moved, I wish I was I wish I had my gym body we were moving because it was so many times where I was just like, man, I know if I was in the gym like I was supposed to, these lifts wouldn't even be nothing. That was me, bro. Then we just gotta make the commitment to live long. Yeah, you right. You right. And like Coach said, I think on one of her videos, it's like we gotta, you know what I'm saying, do it for us. We find reasons to do it for our kids and do it for others, but we gotta do it for us because Coach said it. We living in these bodies, and you know we gotta go through all the aches, the pains, all the elements, all the things that we do to our bodies while we young. You know, ain't nobody gonna feel it but us. So you right, you right. Black effing fathers. He said, yeah, that's the men ain't trying to be juicy. You right. You're right. I should have caught her on that one. See, I did a little bit. Took a while to get back used to it. She also went back to eating meat to kind of counterbalance some what was it the headaches you were having. I think she'll explain it better than me or whatever, but I know that she was hesitant on coming back, but I don't like she switched lanes so well that if she woke up tomorrow and said that she wanted to go back and do the vegan thing, she'd be at Whole Foods. She know how to make everything. Like that's another thing with me. Like I need to get more experienced when it comes to making foods and stuff like that. Like the things I know how to cook, I cook them well, but man, I probably can count them on both hands. All the meals that I can cook. If I use all 10 fingers, like Trisha say, the best feeling is after workout. I definitely agree. I definitely agree. Like going back to the gym, um, you go through that phase, especially when you lifting weights, where you kind of have like those, kind of like them aches or whatever. But them I call them gym pains or whatever. But you know that you did something though when you feeling that way. Nephew say, I'm trying to enjoy my youth while I got it. I'm also 30, and it's even crazy saying man, yeah, hey, but you on the right track, nephew. Like you definitely been in the gym. So I say, stick with that and stay doing that, cause I'm pretty sure you feel a lot better while you at the gym and doing it opposed to not. Coach says, how long were you off the meat, Drea? Hey man, we gotta take care of our house. Yeah, that's wifey in the chat. Yep. That's wifey in the chat. Miss Drea Denise, aka I might be your mama. Drea said, yeah, I found out my blood was really low. I needed to get it back up real quick. So I started meat again. Coach says, Tiger, enjoy your youth, but please don't abuse your body. Take care of your future self. Amen to that, coach. That's real. Coach, I'm trying to get my little sister, like, even if I gotta pay for her first class. I was talking to her about you this morning, actually, while I was at Chick-fil-A. While I was at Chick-fil-A getting breakfast. Now, I did eat Chick-fil-A for breakfast today, but I had to work. We ain't have much here at the house to eat, and I wanted to make sure I got something, you know what I'm saying, that'll hold me over. But it was just a little chicken biscuit, some hash browns. But while I was at Chick-fil-A getting the Dirty Bird, I shared your link for the session you got starting on May 5th or whatever. And then I also told her that you got individual classes as well, and I shared her the link with that too. Cause she been fighting, trying to find the time to go to the gym and stuff. She got 3 boys. She get off work and then she straight to the kids. And like I was telling her, I was like, you know, coach do in-home workout Zoom, and I say a lot of girls that's been doing the workouts have been enjoying it and seeing results. So I'm gonna get her in that class. I don't know, wifey might wanna jump on that too. just because of her kind of being in the same situation and not being able to go to the gym right now, like, that she want to. But she got them exercising machine in the cart though. She got this step. What's what they call it? I don't think it's called step ladder, but y'all know the machine where you stepping up, getting your step on. I tell you, when you get on that, I don't care. Like that thing is a good workout, and I don't get on it for the same reason that women do. I know a guy I went to school with, like he a bodybuilder. I like that. That's a machine that he lived by, like to cut weight and just to get his heart rate up, and like being on that thing for like 5 to 10 minutes. She stairmaster. Thank you. I said the step ladder. I need to go back to the gym. I need to go back to the gym and read some signs. You can tell it's been a while. And if you ask wifey, like I used to go to the gym like every day. Like I'm talking about, even if it got to the point where when I got off work, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to the gym, and I would be there from like 10 at night to like midnight, or what I'm saying, something along that line. So I just need to get back on it. Coach says a lot of the ladies that come to class have kids, and the kids be joining in. See, yes, I'm gonna get her in there. Like I know Thursday is a day that I heard you like work everything and you don't need any equipment. So I'm gonna get her in that class. Now I'm gonna tell her like, now Molly, if I pay for this class, you better show up because my little sister say yeah, she'll be there, and then you don't hear from her till the next day. You be calling her phone, and she be like, "Oh, D, I had a headache. I wasn't feeling good." Coach said, "I love that. It's a great workout." LaShawna say, "Hit the gym hard. It's therapeutic." Yeah, it is very much therapeutic. I saw a video yesterday of a woman on the treadmill, and I shared it to my sisters and stuff, and like she was in her 80s, and like I always like just kind of be in awe, and then it also kind of gives somebody like myself hope, because you think like sometimes with certain age you may not be able to do certain things just looking at the people that you see in your everyday life, but then you got to remember, like if you take care of your body and you keep doing things like going to the gym and eating right, like you gonna be in that shape where you can be on a treadmill walking backwards and doing squats and all that stuff. Coach says Stairmaster is good. I like the arc trainer. It's better on your knees, but still challenging. The arc trainer. Let me look that up real quick. Let me look that up. Arc trainer machine. Yeah, popped up. Okay, okay. I do like the arc trainer. I used to be on that a lot on when I had a membership at Club Fitness. And then I used to get on there, and sometimes I'm not even gonna lie, because I play sports, and it's not really about competition. It's more so I look at it as motivation. But I see somebody on there, and especially if it's somebody that may be older than me or somebody that you feel like you should be in better shape, then now I don't try to overdo it. But if I get on there and I say I'm gonna be on there for like 10 minutes or so, I try to make sure I go that 10. But if they still on there, I'm like, I'm gonna stay on here a little bit longer too. Like like, you still going? I'm still going too. Like what's up? Like sometimes you gotta grab motivation where you can. Shonda say she you work out at home too. Yeah, definitely gotta work out at home because you can't always get to the gym. Black F and Father say jump rope, bro. I didn't realize how much my balance was off. Try to do 50 straight ups. It's different. Yeah, that's true. And I got a jump rope that it should be in my gym bag. And I was taking that to the gym, and I wasn't even using it like I should or whatever. Like I should definitely reincorporate that. Like when I be training for basketball, like I remember the jump rope and stuff when I'm training my legs, but that's just an overall good exercise altogether. You say Thursday is tough. So should she not come on Thursday, Coach? Should she not, Coach? Should she? What day should she come on? Workouts or headache reliever? Yeah. Shauna say we have to take care of our knees. Yes, yes. Seriously. He said that's how I'm finna be. That's how I'm trying to be for real, for real. Okay, he said the ARC trainer is only at Planet Fitness. Okay, okay. Well, that's good because that's where I got my membership at. So I'm definitely gonna check it out. And the one that's closest to us is like 5 minutes away from the house, straight off the highway, which is a good thing. And I heard from my brother because he stayed on this area a lot longer than us because we just moved out this way. That they just built that location, and it do look fairly new. Look like all the like the cardio machines are up like on the second floor. It seemed like everything else on the bottom floor. I just wish that Planet Fitness had more like free weight machines. That'd be my only thing about them, but they've been collecting their money off me for some months, and I ain't been there. So I'm definitely gonna get in there. Shonda say so true. One of my favorite people is Miss Ernestine Shepherd, 84-year-old bodybuilder. Okay, let me check her out. Let me check her out. Say Ernestine Shepherd. Oh, she come right up. Soon as you don't even type her name all the way in. I've seen her before. Okay. I'm 87. Here's my secret. That's amazing. I was gonna say crazy at first, but not. That ain't crazy. That's maybe hold on. That was a screenshot picture. She is now. She was born June 16th, 1936. So they saying that she 88 right now. Wow. Now at 88, she's still proving that strength, determination, and inspiration have no age limit. That's that's what's up right there. Let me find out. I'm finna be out here at 80 something, still getting my move and groove on. Get on the damn old jump rope is amazing. Yep, coach, I'm gonna get on it. I'm even if I don't go to the gym, like I can just go outside and jump rope. Like I go right in the driveway, jump rope on my lunch. Like there is no excuse. She gonna run away on a Thursday. Well, you gotta let me know which day to tell her to come on, cause you right, she might. I seen Jay and a few of them at the end of their video, and they be looking like y'all just finished having a WWE Royal Rumble match or whatever. Jay Scarf be all like this on her head. Like I can tell that was probably like her third or fourth time hitting that record button, her trying to catch her breath. Lashana say I do a little calisthenics and it's challenging. Yeah, calisthenics is where it's at. Like I think I would take being calisthenic fit over being like that heavy bodybuilder, heavyweight lifting fit, just because of the things I done seen a lot of men that are top notch that calisthenics can do. Cause I'd be like, man, that take a lot of strength to do a lot of things that calisthenics require. Shonda said yes, jumping rope is awesome. Black F father bro. He said I played under the whistle a month ago for the first time in 4 years. Felt like I was on a glue trap. Man, that's what I'm worried about. Like, it's been so many times that I've been trying to like hop in a man's league, try to get some of my homeboys to, the why I got a league coming up, like let's go ahead and get a team together. Like, they not with it. So and it's been a while since I just played. Like, so yeah, I worry about myself as far as getting out there and doing something. That's why I want to get in the gym and at least try to get in some kind of shape. But when you play sports, You can't really get in like basketball shape unless you playing basketball. I don't care how much run on the treadmill you do. Like that gain speed and all that is just kind of like different. Like it helps. You know what I'm saying? Coach said every day is challenging. I don't play, but Thursday is no equipment. The workout is tough because body weight exercise is really challenging. Hey, well, she just gonna have to deal with it. Like she just gonna have to just get on in there because she talked like I could tell that she really, what I'm saying, wants that change or whatever. So sometimes you just need a challenge, and she might enjoy it. I know there was a guy that she was going to, like this was like maybe a year ago, that her friend had introduced her to, and he got like a gym, but she was like, they weren't really, what I'm saying, doing a lot. Kind of like one of those situations where the guy was just kind of trying to be there to hit on the women more so than, what I'm saying, train the women. Coach said you doing so good. Then appreciate it, Coach. Appreciate it. Shonda say not a glue trap. Tampa's Creek is in the building. What is up, Tampa's Creek in the building? How's your night going? How you doing tonight? Sean said, Black, you got it. Keep soaring. Shauna saying, hey to Tampa. Crystal saying, hi to Tampa. Coach saying, what's up to her. It's everybody speaking to one another. Black F and Father said, LaShonda, I felt like Mickey instead of instead of Mikey. Man, I remember now it was like a little bit after my heart surgery. Well, not gonna say a little bit. It was some time after my heart surgery, and I remember going to the gym because like I had that urge, and I had been kind of shooting around a little bit in the backyard, so I was ready to kind of get out there. And I played like a game. I think we played like 2 games of bucket 21 or whatever you call it in your area or whatever. And like I was, what I'm saying, I think I won maybe the second game of it or whatever. So got the run in and playing with the 4-on-4 and 5-on-5, but we playing full court. And it got to a point where where were we going to 10? I think the score might have been like 7-3 or 8, something like that, where we were winning or whatever. But I was gassed. Like I'm talking about my chest was pounding. Like, but I didn't want to say that. So I said, hold on, I need to go tie my shoe up. You know what I'm saying? So I went off to the side. I went to go tie my shoe up. I said, son, y'all go ahead. I'm up here doing my shoelace thing and all that. And at the same time, I'm like, I ain't going back out there right now. Like I need to play like maybe every other game to work myself up. But these back-to-back games in this shape wasn't gonna have. It's gonna have me on the flow. Let's see. He said, Damo, look up the blue zones. Okay. Okay. So the blue zones, lessons for living longer from the people who've lived the longest. Okay. I'm about to check this out. It's a New York Times bestseller. 9 lessons for living longer. Yeah, I'm about to check this out. Hold on, I think this. Oh, I thought they was about to give me the whole book on here. I was like, I know they're not gonna give me the whole book. There's got to be it. But knowing me and my little background. Wait a minute, hold on. I think this is. I think I did find a link for the whole book. Oh, wait a minute. I think it stopped at page 55. Oh, okay. So there's like a little preview. I give you a little preview. I could share this. Let me open up another web page and go to my page. Let me mute this real quick so I can add this in the chat. Yeah, so I just found that real quick. The Blue Zones where LaShonda posted like the first 55 pages of the 53. Yeah, no, 55. Take that back. 55 pages. You get a nice little preview. So I will check that out. I appreciate you sharing it with me, cause man, yeah, we gotta look out for each other, and every bit of knowledge helps. Like the more you know, the better you do, the more you grow. For real, for real. Tampa say, "Hey, coach." Coach said, "That's what I we want, Damo. We want to be 88, still getting okay." Andrew Serrano in the building. What's good with it, famo? What is good with it, broski? What you been up to, Drew? Because I feel like I ain't seen you in a minute. In a minute, Coach Black. That is every night, child. We are fighting for our lives in class. You say y'all fight for your lives. Lashana said we are not just training for health. We need to train for battle. That's another topic. Okay, preach, preach, man. If that wasn't a word right there, Coach said, have your sister come through. I have a way of motivating people. I will. Like I said, even if I gotta pay for the class and trick her to come, tell her to, like you said, the kids participate, so that shouldn't be a problem. But I'm gonna look. I'm gonna get her in there. I'm gonna get her in there. Tampa's Creek said, unfortunately, I tried to lose weight and it's not working, so I'm going to have that gastric sleeve done. I'm doing well. How about you, bro? I'm doing good. I'm doing good tonight. I'm glad that we got power today because yesterday the power went out. It didn't go out for long, but it's been twice in 2 weeks. And it was just like trees, I guess, falling on the line. But we did have a lot of rain, not really a serious storm whatsoever, but I guess, you know, water in bunches can do all types of things. So, but yeah, I'm doing good tonight. I can't complain. On live with my peoples, you know what I'm saying? And then we coming up on this hour mark like quick. Like I did not feel like it went fast. Almost like doing that interview with Kiss from Jay. Like that thing went by fast. Coach said, yes, it's time to be all training for battle. Man, Black and Father said, facts. Tampa, when is your surgery? I like to laugh and joke, but that's what's on my mind when I train. Okay? Okay? What you said. Coach said, girl, me too. Tampa says, Coach, I just went to the doctor yesterday. I have to do a visit with the nutritious and a psychiatrist, and then it'll be scheduled. Coach says it's not a game. We are fighting for our lives. Drew, trying to, when we in the zone, nothing else really matters till after. Man, okay. Tampa, before you get that surgery, I could teach you how to lose a pound a day. Hey, that might be, look, I say tap in with LaShonda because, like, when I say she know what she talking about, she know what she talking about. Like, it didn't take me long in that live when I first hopped in there to be like, hold on, let me turn the volume up. And I was listening while I was at work and I wanted to take notes. Like I was still on the clock wishing that I could take down, but I can always watch the the live stream back again. So that's what I plan on doing. Rewatching the live stream and taking notes. Especially when she did the channel review. Like she did the channel review and giving those suggestions about, what videos to put up front and the another one where she was saying she said she posted a video and it was doing really well, and that she was gonna leave it up for a while to kind of see how that went and stuff. I was like, that is a good idea. Draw those people in with that content goodness. Black Father said, I need the book on weed smokers who live the longest. Hey, 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 hey. Smoke weed every day. Coach says, right. True, Andrew. Drew says, shit, it's hard after losing 90 pounds. I'll be down there quitting going to the gym. Coach said, Tampa, I would love for you to consider joining the upcoming challenge, but don't try to pry too hard. Never quit, Andrew. You got this. That's right, Drew. Like, keep pushing, bro. Hey, Coach B having them. I haven't heard a bad review or anybody really have anything negative to say at all about Coach and what she has going on. It's all been praised. Like, who said that? Was it Honey Lover Friend? That video was just like saying how Coach could, what I'm saying, how flexible she was, or somebody was saying that in that video that's talking about how flexible she was and how you be like, man, okay, if she can do it after so many years of time of doing it, like it's just motivating all the way around. So I say if we got people that's knowledgeable and show proven results, I say go for it. Drew say work. The damn Trump tariff has my job going crazy because we import from China and now we have to pay that 104% tariff for each container we purchase. So now my boss has to approve it. Man, that whole tariff era that we in right now, I'll be glad when we passed it because yeah, a lot of times things are quote unquote done for our benefit and it don't benefit all of us. It just benefit a certain, what I'm saying, tax bracket of people. Kind of like with the stock market and everything, where that being all one way, and then all of a sudden them opening things back up, and certain people being able to cash out and make thousands of dollars, millions, depending on how much you had invested in like a day. Tampa says, LaShawn, I have some serious health issues and I must do something. My doctor suggested I looked into it. My sis, mom, and cousin had the surgery already. So how they doing after the surgery, Tampa? Like how's your sis, mom, and cousin holding up? Well, I've had a couple of my family members that have done it as well. Shine the facts. I can't. It's low key feels weird when I miss more than a day. Okay, Drew. Yeah. Coach says facts. Coach, I appreciate the help and support, but you tired of being ill. Okay, so Temp, it's like one of those situations to where like you don't, I guess, have like the energy or feel well enough to work out is what you saying, huh? Man, that's kind of like the situation my older sister in right now, where she, wish she could go to the gym and do things like that, but like I know she got polymyositis as one of her illnesses that she deals with, and I believe it's like a attack on her nervous system and stuff like that. So she kind of limited in the things that she can do. Drew said a long ass paragraph I wrote, but you actually Sean say we all ill because of what we eat. Man, like what's that, red dye 55, 65, like all these things that we find out that we've been eating from childhood, all these sugars and all these things, cereals and all that have all these bad things in it, all this processed food that Like in California, they mark differently. In different countries, they label and mark it differently, but it's on the shelf just readily available. But they worried about cigarettes. Like you, these some of these foods are worse than that. We must eat raw vegetables the most. That's true, LaShonda. That's true. Gotta come from the earth. Gotta come from the dirt. LaShonda, they do be ready to cut. That's why it took me a year to research the surgery before I decided I would do it. Sis none does anything to me before I do some research. F and five to say coach is flexible. Shonda say praying for you either way, Tampa. Shonda facts. Peace and love. Queen. I don't know how far behind I am in the chat. I don't know how long you've been here, but Queen is in the building. We've been talking health and wellness, and I definitely brought some of your knowledge up. But Queen definitely, yes. When we talking about my wife being vegan and stuff like that, I think she might be doing something with Sunshine right now. Love and light to the chat. Tampa, you have to do what's best for you. I don't want to seem like I'm being nosy. I hope everything goes well. Hey, Queen. Everybody saying what's up to Queen. Drew said, hook up G that thing G. When I purchased the containers, takes about 4 to 6 months for arrival. So I placed an order months in advance, multiple containers. I had 21 containers ordered at 104%. It's like a tug of war with the tariffs right now. So it's like it's gonna be like big bank take a little bank when it comes to like that tax and that percent because 104% crazy. Yes, Tampa, but we definitely here to support you. I pray that all goes well, with the surgery and that you can get whatever it is that you need done. May it be the surgery, what I'm saying, in a timely fashion. Because, like you say, you dealing with this illness and you tired of being sick and stuff. And who don't want to feel well? So if your, mom, cousin, or sis had good results from it, and that's what your doctors say that you should do, then yeah, then afterwards, then you could, do whatever you need to do to continue, what I'm saying, to stay on that good health path. Cause man, I think I caught up with everybody on the chat. Yeah, y'all gonna have me at the gym tomorrow. I'm gonna have to go to the gym tomorrow, go live and mute the live, cause Planet Fitness gonna have they go-go music in there. I don't wanna get no copyright strike. Queen say, Coach, I heard the song, played it. Shines like, here's the kicker. The FDA is putting salt and chemicals in all the meat, high blood pressure, easy. Yeah, yeah. Now, like Queen said in her live, the things that we eat affecting our mindset and all that. It's like you say, a chemical warfare on us. Like they killing us slowly, or we killing ourselves slowly, I should say, because we doing it to ourselves. We are doing it to ourselves. Definitely appreciate everybody tuning in and tapping in to the live tonight. I guess since I didn't get to play too much music, I probably leave this live up because my attention was to DJ and all that mix and then just take the live down because I didn't want to get a copyright strike, but we'll see what they do. We just leave this one up. Drew said my bad chat. I was trying to roll a blunt. What it do? Been a minute, like Damo said. Yeah, I'm finna say, Drew. Yeah, you been MIA, but I know how it is when life be life, and you might have been busy with work. And like you said, shoot, things and things that cranked up since the tariffs went in place. Appreciate you, Coach. Appreciate you, Coach. Trying to say clean the pineal gland by eating well. Yeah. Yeah, Queen. I appreciate you tapping in. I know I didn't make a post or anything or whatever. I got to playing around with Crystal, and I told her I was gonna go live after her, and then she told everybody that I was going live, on her live. So I was like, yeah, I don't wanna I don't wanna be a liar. I know I'll be joking around sometimes, but I am gonna get on live more often. I'm gonna try to make it a daily thing. Like I can see myself finding a time to go live tomorrow and stuff. Maybe take y'all to the store with me or something. I need to buy son some more socks because his little Flintstone feet is growing. Man, Crystal, man, look, I told her that she was gonna be at 900 before the end of the weekend, and then took that statement back and told her she gonna be at 1K by the end of the weekend. Like all she needs to do at this point is try to. Well, she been getting her watch hours, so it's just a matter of time. But yeah, that's dope. She definitely then caught the wave. YouTube, like, oh yeah, we like what you doing, Crystal. Just said, hey, light up. Yes, Coach. Crystal's about to be at 1K by the look, Coach. What you say about tomorrow? She gonna be saying thank you 900 on Sunday, thank you 1000, crying on Monday, crying on Tuesday, crying on Wednesday. Let them tears flow, girl. Let them tears flow. He said, "Who gonna pick me up off the floor?" Hey, if I was there, I would. I would definitely help you. I would definitely help you off that flow. This is an exciting time, and you two, man, tell me about it. Like, and this is the closest I've been to somebody that I'll say has caught like that fire. Like as far as like subs, like I said, there's been some channels I didn't watch from afar that I sub to and just kind of watch that expedited growth, overnight in a sense. But yeah, this is definitely gonna be, a story, some content, a testimony, all of that. A lot of people gonna be asking you what you did, what you doing, like they have been, so monetized by the end of May. Yes, coach. Yes, clock it. Clock it. Queen said, I really want to know how it happens. Man. Trying to say it's nothing in the bottom lip quivering. Yep. Yep. Chris, most definitely. Ladies of iTalk, what is up? Appreciate you tuning in and tapping in. I think you stepped out. I forgot who live. I said what's up to you yesterday or the day before, but I was saying I really enjoyed the discussion you had with you and your friend. There was two guys. You guys were talking about relationships and all that, and just having that healthy conversation between men and women. Like I really did enjoy that live. I was tapped into that one. I said, yeah, I can definitely get down with that. Oh yeah, no problem, no problem. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you sliding by. That's why I told Crystal. Keep riding that wave, like DoDash did, where she was just look, show up and show that face because what you doing right now, YouTube definitely likes it. Appreciate that. That's right. Look, I sure ain't told nobody to hit the like button or none of that. I'm so new to this. I ain't true to this. I ain't asked for no support, no subscribe button, and none of that. I guess that will come the more I go live. Being able to kind of make that a routinely comment and request. Cause I know, like for example, Crystal, when people hop in her live and she see new people, you know, she be like, don't forget to hit that live button. I mean that like button. Look, I can't even say it right. That like button. Layside talk. We gotta get you and help you. Yep. Appreciate you. We getting them comments digits, y'all. That munyon. That munyon. Yeah, I'm finna say because the people that's been coming into your live, Crystal, like you've been having Fishy and Ranger Randy or Ranger Randall or whatever. Like it's the one lady at Duke. She got like 200 or some thousand subscribers that play the guitar. Like it's been like a plethora of people. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a whole blended community when it's come to your live, which is dope. Crystal dope. She has made me she made me laugh and doing rough nights. Man, I'm telling you, Crystal is dope. I always enjoy her lives. The morning talks, the afternoon, evening talks, the after dark talks, whether it be after dark related or not. Yeah, that's one of the things you realize when you hop on live. Like Chip was saying, people rather hop on here and watch we rather watch each other than watch TV, and it's all just because that we rock with one another. Support goes a long way. I agree, ladies. I talk. She say all these ladies are amazing. I definitely agree. Oh yeah, she shouted you out. See, that's all it takes. Sometimes a little push, a little splash, whatever it takes. But even still, it still got to be something that you're doing when people come to your channel and they see what you got going on and make them subscribe and want to stick around and stay, and just rock out with you. Cause shout outs definitely do help. But if you are not who you are, if you're not glowing in that awesomeness that you have, which you do have, you know, that's why you growing like you growing right now. Like most definitely. Yeah, that's my name, Lee Yato. Lee Yato. I subscribe to her. I know you said she had a show coming up on Sunday, so I'm definitely gonna tap in with her on that. Oh, she did the same thing with Source too. Okay, I did not know that. I did not know that. Yeah, I know Source. He got a pretty good following as well. His chat was jumping one night. I hopped in there. That thing was moving so fast. I don't even think he noticed me in there. I was like, hey, hey. She's big on here, and she said she wants to help push small channels, but I was not expecting this. Hey, sometimes all we need is just a little, you know what I'm saying, just a little push, a little splash in the pond. A shout out can definitely go a long way. Okay, see, Queen said I've been connected with her ever since the source. See, that's what's up. And I connect with a lot of dope people from y'all lives too. Like when I hop in y'all lives, that's a lot of the different faces that I see. I'll be like, okay, Crystal, you had a few people that I subscribe to that I need to go back and tap in with from your live a couple of hours ago. I was like, dang, every time I come on Crystal's block, it's somebody new in here. Like, what's up, newbie? And then you find out this person ain't even new. They just new to me. Queen, what you eat for dinner tonight? We were talking about black beans and rice and tuna and all the things that your boy need to be eating that I'm not eating. If I could figure out a way to cook like mushrooms, the way y'all be talking about making mushrooms take like steak and making mushrooms taste like burgers, because we've eaten in a few vegan restaurants and I've had some food that did, satisfy my taste bud. But why do it gotta cost so much? Like I go get some food for me and her and it'd be like $40, you know what I'm saying, for a vegan meal. Like that's why I gotta figure out how to cook it myself. You know what I'm saying? Cause we go to eat there twice. That's a bill. They want to make sure you go live more. You have a great voice. Appreciate that, Queen. Appreciate that. You know what? Now that you say that, you remember and you I guess sometimes I bring up things you people be like, oh, you don't know if somebody paying attention or really listening to somebody. Or you were having that conversation about your height and you know how people used to make fun of you and all that type of stuff, and then you kind of grew into, you know, your true self and your awesomeness and appreciated that. That's one of the things about my voice. Like people used to make fun of my voice. People used to say all types of things about my voice. Like people used to think that I was intentionally trying to make my voice sound like this or whatever. Like I remember working as a summer camp counselor, and we always had to stand up and like introduce ourselves. Well, with me, with my voice, the weird, I guess, the thing is like the louder I talk, like I guess the deeper my voice would get when it carried or something like that. So I remember the second year around when we all got hired and we was in the room and somebody was like, you know, next, you know, introduce yourself. And somebody that was sitting next to me, somebody, you know what I'm saying, do that like that. And everybody started laughing because they already knew what to expect, but I did not always like my voice growing up, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely love my voice now, you know, like I definitely do. You say you had a salad from Applebee's, but it was not good. Just hanging out with my son. Okay, okay. Applebee's be hit or miss, man. When I tell you, I haven't been to Applebee's in it hasn't been too long, and they did do me. Nah, you know what? I take that back. So the two most recent times I went to Applebee's, like I normally get like the chicken strips and fries and just call it, you know, simple and easy. What's up, Lori in the building? The model, she's in here. She said Applebee's just hit a mess. What's up with it, girl? What's going on the West Coast? How you bees tonight? How you doing? He said lately been a hit, thankfully. Yay. It's always good when you pay for food and it actually tastes the way it's supposed to taste. I like their Asian chili wings. I had to try that out. Damn, I love your hair. Yeah, twisting yourself. Oh no, I don't. I go. This girl named Sierra. I go to the shop and get it done or whatever. No, no. I mean, I wish I could do this and save myself some money. It probably would take me way longer than it takes her to do it. So I probably would end up paying somebody to do it anyway. But you say you just got off live. Okay, okay. You know, I would have been over in your corner if I wasn't on live myself. So that's the only reason why I wasn't there. You say you mean ribs? Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Look, I'm happy that I was able to find this stylist because the girl that did my hair previously, when I tell you she would take so long to do my hair and it wouldn't even look as good as this. Not to say that it looked terrible or anything, but I mean I would go in and like just say my appointment was like at 12. Like I would be like leaving like at 6 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Like it would take her that long. And she's like, all day. She came back right on time all day. Queen said, right, I would not do mine again. I love detox. It feels so good. I do need to get my hair detox. I need to, it may not be this next time because I just scheduled a retwist, but I probably do it right before my birthday. Look, before I got married, you know what I'm saying, I had an appointment and it was the day before the wedding. And when I tell you, I went to the shop at, I want to say like 12. Do y'all know I did not leave that shop until what was it like 6 in the morning. It wasn't. It was a so it wasn't the girl that had done it the prior at this shop. It was like the other person that could do it, or her friend or somebody else that worked at the shop. But she assured me that she had been doing twists for a while. She had did her boyfriend's hair and all that. Like, but I needed somebody to do my hair. Like, yeah, like when I say I went at 12, 1 o'clock, and when I left, the birds were chirping. Like it was a whole new day. Like the sun had risen and fallen. It was on the rise again. And I'm riding home. I got bags all underneath my eyes. I'm like, man, I gotta be up, ready, and dressed here in a couple of hours. Like, never again. I never went back to the shop again. Like, I was like, nah, I can't do you or your friend. Like, that's, yeah. Like, I've never experienced such a long time her doing my hair. And when she got done, like, it looked cool, but it didn't look like this, like, yeah. You would have thought that I was getting like micro braids or something like that. Like I was in there forever. I was like, nah, never again. Never again. Dre was calling me and she was like, she was texting. She was like, you still there? I'm like, yes, I'm still here. Like, she's like, how many you got left? I'm like, I don't know. It's only so many times you go to the bathroom to check on your hair, but then after it got to a point where it's just like, I just want you to get done. Just release me. Like, let me go. I need to eat. You hear me? I ain't eat or nothing. I ain't even tell. That was another thing. Didn't get no. There were no breaks in this whole hairstyle, like whatsoever. You would have thought it was like, oh yeah, you get you something to eat, come back. Like she did it the entire time, no breaks, and I was like, what are you doing? She said I'm a professional licensed hairstylist. That's crazy. Yeah, that was the longest that I've ever gotten my hair retwisted. Like I couldn't. I'm just glad that I left with my hair intact because Queen said, Dre, peace and love. She had no business doing your hair. Look, I agree as well. I agree as well. I think they sent me like a appointment, like a reminder. Saying like schedule your appointment. This is that the third. I started to say something to them like, and it wasn't really gonna be nothing like real negative, just to kind of let them know. And I was like, hey y'all kind of below the standard times of doing hair. Like I don't know if they know this or not, but I do know to this day that that girl, and her name Rebecca or whatever. The girl, I know that she's still doing her at the shop. And my sister's best friend's son prom was recent. And the one girl, my sister friend Amanda, she still goes to the shop or whatever and have the girl do their hair. Like she still sit there for hours, half the day to get her hair done. So, but she still recommends this girl to other people, and be like, oh yeah, she do real good and all this and the third, but she never tells nobody how long it takes to get the hair done. So the mom scheduled her son to get his hair done, by her. And the only day that she had was the day of prom. Well, she dropped her son off in the morning, and her son was daggone late to prom because she started early in the morning and she didn't get done until the evening time. And he had so much stuff to do. He had to, get the car, put the tux on, like all these things that he needed to do. Y'all know how prom is. But yeah, the mom was not happy at all. She was just like, we supposed to be taking photos at 6 o'clock. And he just now getting home, do this prom start at this time. Like they had to change their whole day around. The Queen said, hell no, I ain't coming back. Never coming back. I'm trying to even remember if I tipped her or not. I think I might have tipped her Just be, I think I might have tipped her, and I think I want that tip back. No, poor, poor people. Why? That's misleading. If it's not good, then no. 2 to 4 hours, depending. Exactly, 2 to 4 hours. It should not take no longer than 2 to 4 hours. Like, and our average completion time is like 6. Like, I don't know how she fits so many people in a day if it's taking her 5 to 6 hours or more to do a person's head. Like, but when I do drive down that street when I'm going back to my pop's house, and I'll look in that direction because the shop sits like on the main street. The lights always on. It could be 10, 11, midnight, and you'll see her in that back chair doing something to somebody hair. Because I always look over to see if she in there, and I'm like, yeah, she's still in there doing somebody hair. Shonda Ray, my electrician, does me and my son in 5 hours. See, it don't take that long, especially if you do this on a everyday basis for years. Like this is like one of your specialties. Like this is what you advertise as a service that you know are superb in. Like Janae in the building, bow bow bow. What's good with it, Janae? Really full, right. Appreciate you sliding through, tapping in with your boy. Caught me before I hopped off this thing. I'm probably gonna stay on for another 10 minutes or so. Go see what Son doing because it's about to be 1:15 here. Hopefully he is close to going to bed. Cause he a night owl like his mama. She gonna say something that she's still in here. She gonna push it back on me. Nah, I'm really the night owl though. I think he inherited his from me. But I do hear that sometimes like the child will stay up like or the time that the child was active in the womb with the mom was like normally that clock that's still setting the child. And I know his mama was up at night with me, a lot, 2, 3 in the morning. Okay, you going to bed, you be live in the AM. I'll be up in the AM, so I'll definitely check you out in the morning, Queen. Pretty sure you're gonna be outside getting that good sun. Okay, appreciate you. Janae, I'm surprised you still up. I thought he was gone with the wind. But I'm glad you got to stop through. That was a pretty dope line though, going over some health and wellness. Man, got some got this book, the Blue Zone that I'm gonna check out. Got me a date with the gym tomorrow. He said he fell asleep and woke back up. Hey, it be like that sometimes. It be like that sometimes. Was it one of those fall asleep where you woke up and you felt like it was a new day? Or, the opposite? You feel like oh yeah, you can go back to sleep because sometimes I wake up. It'd be hard for your boy to go back to sleep. I'd be like, man. And if this is what's considered copyright free music, like I can do this. Like I can strip the lyrics off of any song and add it to something else. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna make my own copyright playlist and see if I can rock out with it. Yeah, I think I need to do that. He said, "Nah, with that four loco sleep. That four loco put you down." You said like little bow with that. Said I'm up. She said I'm up now. She said I'm up fresh off of Four Loco. Feeling great. LaShonda said, I feel better, y'all. I drank the hot detox tea and some hot soup. I can breathe better. Okay. Yes. Yes. Man, I'm glad you're able to get some relief before going to bed because it's nothing like going to sleep congested or, just not feeling good at all. You just don't feel good, can't get right. So I'm glad you are feeling better, man. I have to remember hot detox tea and some hot soup. I have to incorporate that. So it was. Thanks, y'all. Oh yeah, see, all they doing is just now they playing City Girls Act Up. I don't know if y'all can hear this, but if this is what's considered non-copyright music, yeah, I can do this. I can do this. I'll show y'all my controller real quick. What I'll be talking about. Did it switch over? Yeah. So I was gonna play some music for y'all and all that, mixing everything, but the static won tonight. So I'm gonna figure that out so I can come back and vibe out with y'all with some music. You said how long I've been growing my locks. I actually trimmed my locks. Has it been 2 years? Prior to that, I have been growing my hair for like 7, 8 years prior to that. And yeah, it got to a point where like my locks were like past my waist. And once it got like past my waist, that was kind of like, yeah, we need to go ahead and get this up off me. Like I wasn't I wasn't appreciating the hair swiping down low at times or whatever. Like I definitely did love my locks or whatever. And the length outside of that. I think another thing that I didn't know, or I ain't gonna say didn't know, but I understand. I guess another thing was the weight of my locks or whatever like that at times or whatever. Like my neck would hurt and everything. Like things that I'm not experiencing now. I realized that that length of that hair definitely played a part on it. You know what I'm saying? So he said, hold on, let's see, read this. Shauna said, nice. He said, so we should do, are you locked in trip somebody island? I'm due for a vacay. That content would be dope. Hey, they already trying to plan a trip to the A next year. So look, I'm down for a island trip. Shauna said, exactly, because you don't want to look like Stevie Wonder. When you believe in things. Man, you hear me? Straight like that. I'm out there hooping. I gotta tie my hair up like, oh, you know what I'm saying, a certain kind of way to, yeah. I think I got a couple of videos that I did where I'm doing like crossovers and stuff. And it was like a time where I did like a little move and spun around and like the hair like came around and like hit me in the eye. And I was like, oh man. So we can't wear my hair like that no more. So while I used to have mine since 2021, I think I'm going to have to trim mine in a year or two. Yeah. I feel you on that, Queen. Like I wish I'm gonna one of these lives I'm gonna show you the hair because I still got like the two 1 gallon Ziploc bags of my locks or whatever. Like I still got the ones that they trim. So definitely have to show those to y'all. Said Stevie LaShonda. Say less, we in the A. Yeah, they there's a convention going on. Is it January or is it February, y'all? I know Jay was talking about it and a few other people, but it's like a convention that's I think it might be YouTube related, but it just so happened to be in Atlanta next year. And she just like, yeah, man, look, Queen, right in my eye. Like, nah. Said Stevie hairline to his neck. And I feel like that's where my hairline would have been had I, you know what I'm saying, just let the hair just keep on growing and pulling on me. Queen say January, so yeah. So you're gonna be locked in and down in the A, but hometown of J and whoever else down there. I don't know the exact dates, but I need to hopefully it's not a third Saturday of the month because I got like a contract with this yeah, I basically got a DJ contract where I do this event for kids with disabilities and you know and stuff that I do every month. So I just got to make sure I'm there for that because I probably my favorite event of the month or whatever. So got to make sure I still holding it down for them. Demonstrate, no pun intended, right? It says Stevie got that robot. Hey, when they, hey, every time they set that man down in that chair, they were just popping the top on RoboCop like that. Like, they straight up turned that man into a whole man machine. And those are things they make movies about, and then we never know if they playing and testing around on somebody somewhere else or whatever. Appreciate that, Lashonda, though. Yeah, definitely enjoy doing those the dance parties because it's important for them to be able to get out and you know dance and just have fun. And I like that's a lot of them, if not all of them. They really look forward to it. Like they be there willing and ready and waiting. Like the best audience. Leave Stevie alone, y'all. He don't even know what he looked like. What if we find out that Stevie Wonder ain't as blind as we thought he was? Not to say that he not blind at all, but what if he you know might be just legally blind like that? I'm legally blind. What if he just legally blind and he just been, you know, playing the card that was dealt to him? You know what I'm saying? That would be something. The way things been going, like with Kanye, y'all heard about Kanye? I ain't gonna really dibble and dab into it, but it's almost like I ain't gonna say like childhood heroes, but people that you thought was like cool or dope and all that, like they just really taking a turn for the worse. So Kanye basically came out with a song talking about an experience that he had with his male cousin, you know, and basically saying that he basically said he had a gay experience with his cousin, you know, and he made a song about it. And now he just like asking the community, do they accept him now? And then he went on, I forgot whose show it was with some KKK. What's who he do an interview with? I have to look this up real quick so I don't give out the wrong information on that. Yeah, so he went on DJ Academics, and he had on the black KKK attire, but from what I heard, he showed up in his regular clothing, went and changed, and then when he came out to do the interview, he had that on, and then he changed after he left. So yeah, Kanye is tripping. Yeah, you okay? Yeah, you said you had to write Black and Fathers put out the academics interview. Yup, yup. Yeah, so I'm like, man, so like Mason Cameron been talking about it. You know how you hear something and you don't want to believe it, but then I thought I was like, okay, it's too many people that's been talking about it, too many people that's been it got to be true. And like I separate the artist from the music, so it's not like I'm gonna stop listening to the music. And I mean, he do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna condemn him for that because who am I to judge? But come on, Kanye, like who next? You know what I'm saying? And then too much going on. People doing too much. Exactly, exactly. And then the Diddy trial about to start, and there's no telling who is finna be exposed. Like we already know that TD Jakes is being called TD Cakes and everything else, but he got enough kind of evidence floating around about him anyway. But it's gonna be really interesting and probably heartbreaking to some people. Some of these people that are gonna be get talked about. Yeah, he was supposed to take that to the grave. He should have. Like, I know that you go through things in life, and it just seemed like he was kind of like clout chasing in the sense of like he still like he trying to do things to be viral and go relevant, and it may be his truth, but still, like you say, you take that to the grave, they gonna expose Trump. Trump at the Diddy party. Look, Trump, he are man. Look, they yeah, I feel the exposure of Trump going on. It may not be on the same lines as Diddy and this thing, but you know what? It may very much may be because yeah, they be doing some things. He sure don't. They got a policy pusher in office that they can basically feed him information, feed him a script, and he just gonna run with anything. I think some of these presidents probably be like, "Oh no, I can't do that. I can't say that." No, no, no. He the person just like, you say they did what? China did what to us? China said what? Like he ain't doing no research. He ain't going to Google. He ain't doing nothing on his own. He just got two or three people, if not a room full of people, just hyping him up, and he just like, okay, yeah, 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 we'll get him. He said I thought it was cloud chasing too, but to make a song about it is doing too much. I haven't heard the song yet, but to make a song about it is crazy work. And then where the cousin at? Where cuz at now? Because you didn't put yourself out and your cousin. And even if you didn't name your cousin, I'm pretty sure somebody in the family figured it out by now. You know, because they just like, oh yeah, you know, Chris and Ye used to be, they used to spend the night at each other's house all the time. You know, Chris never wanted to leave Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be like, oh, Chris, say it ain't so. Chris got a wife and kids and all this type of stuff. He living a regular life. He didn't put all that behind him, you know what I'm saying? Outside of when he has dreams about it or whatever the case may be, or maybe flashbacks when he see Kanye. But yeah, like you just done disturbed that man whole peace and everything. Yeah, you know he grabbed them by the yeah he do. Yeah he do. I think I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here now. Yeah, it's 1:30. At that 1:46 mark, I appreciate everybody tuning in and tapping in. He said, "Cuz got super low, cause now the family reunion." Man, dude can't even come to the family reunion. If he been outed or they know, you can't come to the family reunion. Like you ain't even gonna want to come to the family reunion. Like you probably was going every year, and now your wife asking you, you don't want to go to Pop Greg and then they barbecuing down over in Memphis this year. You know we got the t-shirts. You get a t-shirt and stuff. You're like, no, I ain't going. I gotta work or something like that. Like he's gonna make an excuse up every year. He gonna have to. Appreciate Lashonda for typing in. Queen, Crystal, everybody that came through. Coach, Janae, Bow Bow. Drew came out of hiding. I like, man, I ain't seen him in a minute. Booski hopped on here. Shout out to the wifey. Got model Lori. Who else slid through? Cause I sure don't know how to. That's the. I feel like. Can you tap on the name up there? They ain't showing me nothing. I'm just scrolling back through the comments to see if I missed anybody. Ladies of ITOC. Yeah, we had a good little time in here today. Definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. I'll try to make a post and try to stick to it. But in the meantime, in between time, y'all be good to each other. Y'all keep on holding it down. Keep being dope. Keep on spreading those gems and that goodness. Rashonda, I will be in the next live for sure, for sure. Soaking up all that knowledge. Queen, I will see you in the morning. And I appreciate y'all again. I'll holler at y'all. Be more like God and tell somebody y'all love them.